Stormi's here, you guys.
Hi. Hi, Stormi. Hello.
That was the cutest moment ever.
Yes, Stormi! It was a family affair at the 2022 Billboard Music Awards. Stormi made a surprise appearance with mom Kylie Jenner and dad Travis Scott. And of course, we're never going to get over this moment. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Post Pop. We are popping it. Well, we don't have champagne, but we're popping something right now this morning. We're recapping everything that went down as music's biggest stars lived it up in Las Vegas. I am Francesca Amaker, and I'm joined by host and pop culture expert, Miss Lauren Ashley Beck. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, what an introduction. You know, you said we're not popping champagne, but we were popping in color because we are twinning, girl.
I was in the makeup room and I was saying, you are my twin flame.
Yes, you are. I'm feeling it. Is it giving MGK?
It is.
And Megan?
Yes.
I love this. I love this.
You
for
mean
us.
Megan Fox, I be MGK.
Perfect. You got that 30K, Manny?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, I can't wait to show you guys my manicure. But Lauren, I have to ask you, what did you think of this year's BMAs?
You know, I thought that the BBMAs were wonderful, Francesca. Female rap was the reason for the season. It led the night. We had a mini mommy storming that BBMAs red carpet. And I knew it was over once Diddy hit us with the don't stop now, straight to the top now. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a show.
I was waiting for the Diddy shuffle, the Diddy bop. The fact that he created this word and made the audience say it, Winnergy.
Winner.
I love that.
And we said it together. We need to say it together.
Winnergy. And we're giving it to you right now.
Yes, we are.
But back to the biggest surprise of the night. Kylie Jenner and her 4-year-old daughter, Stormi, oh my God, they showed up to support Travis Scott, and we have not gotten over this one. We haven't gotten a lot of red carpets with Kylie's little girl, so let's take a look again at the moment when Stormi made us all swoon. You can see her walking there with her mom. A lot of people were wondering, what is Stormi wearing? Oh, there she is with Cara. Oh, so Cara Delevingne is like Stormi's aunt, you can kind of tell. But a lot of people are wondering, what was Stormi wearing? Well, she's wearing a custom dress, yes, at 4 years old by Rick Owens. And mom is wearing some Balmain. So this couple just looking bomb together. I think the last time that we saw them together like this as a family, Lauren, was back in 2019 at that Netflix premiere of Travis Scott's documentary. Yes. So we never get to see the whole family on a red carpet. So this was a special moment.
It was such a beautiful surprise. I loved it. I love Stormi's looks. I'm trying to get that outfit in every single color. In my size. Does it come in my size? I want to know. Stormi, let me know, girl.
I was looking at Rick Owens' website. Yo, some of the dresses starting at $1,100.
Oh, wow.
So as long as you got some, we're going
to have to work a little bit. We're going to have to do this a couple more times before we can get there.
And then you'll get your own custom Rick Owens.
There we go.
And later that night, Travis took to the stage, marking his first televised performance since the Astroworld tragedy. This was the debut of his new track, Mafia. And he also performed another new song, Lost Forever. So, Lauren, what did you think of Travis's return to the stage? Of course, this was very controversial.
Very controversial. And I have to be honest with you. I know that Diddy's goal is to cancel the uncanceled. I know he had Morgan Wallen as well. But I'm still stuck on Stormi's dress, if I have to be honest with you, Francesca. What did you think about him coming back to the stage?
I think that I admire the fact that Diddy does try to do things that are out of the norm and bring people who have been canceled back. But a lot of people were just saying it's a little too early. It was a little too early, and I don't disagree with that. Maybe they could have sat it out just a little bit longer, but he did do an impeccable performance, and it was so cute to see his 4-year-old saying, "Daddy," after he got off the stage.
Absolutely.
And I think Stormi, from what I heard, or I was trying to read her lips, and she said, "Are you cold? Are you cold?" Because his performance
was in the ice, and oh, that's so sweet.
Are you
How
cold?
adorable.
Daddy, are you cold? Oh, man, I can't wait to, yes, I can wait to have children. I can wait.
Well, we can wait.
We can wait,
I'm with
y'all.
you, girl.
Moving on to another moment that got everybody talking last night. Did Machine Gun Kelly use the BBMAs to make a big announcement? Take a listen to this.
I wrote this song for my wife.
Wife. Oh, we were getting excited. Okay, he dedicated his performance to his wife. You heard that word? Wife, which raised eyebrows from a bunch of fans. And though he has referred to the actress as his wife before, Megan Fox, the rocker sparked additional speculation when he referred to their unborn child a little later in the song.
And this is for our unborn child.
You heard that? our unborn child. Now, MGK reveals that he wrote the song Twin Flame for the actress. Though the musician's messages are unclear to fans at home, Megan looked really emotional while watching her man from the audience. I even think I saw a tear in her eyes, and you can see her face right there. E! News has reached out to the couple's rep for comment, and earlier in the night, the Lovebirds spoke to E! News about their plans to celebrate Megan's 37th birthday at midnight, though Megan shared that she won't be toasting because she's not drinking any alcohol for the occasion.
Let's talk about what's happening after the show. Of course, you guys are going to party, or maybe you could practice. There's a little chapel that a lot of people like to go visit. Any thoughts of maybe going to practice, you know?
Well, it's my fiance's birthday at midnight, so we're celebrating her wonderful life being here on planet Earth.
Are you guys going to be celebrating with Bloody Marys or tequila, or what's going to be your choice?
I mean, I'm boring. I don't drink, but I'm sure he'll go off for me.
I'll drink for her. I got it.
Okay, so you saw Roxy trying to fish there?
I did. MGK's the partier of the couple. I like it.
What did you think about all this? Because we have to break this down.
We do.
A, she's not drinking. But I have to tell the fans this. She hadn't been drinking, y'all, since 2009, the Golden Globe. She got a little too intoxicated, she said, in 2009, and she kind of butchered her red carpet appearance. So she hadn't drank since that moment. So it may not be because of a pregnancy.
It might be the speculation of what people are thinking. Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, this couple is so unpredictable. Yeah. I love watching them. I love speculating, but I feel like only time will tell, Francesca. You know, it's like Travis. Like, you never know what's going to happen with the two of them. I feel like I just like being on my toes. I can't wait.
When he mentioned the unborn child, I had to go to Twitter. I had to do a little bit of research and break down where this even came from. So if you listen to Twin Flame, guys, type it in on YouTube. If you go to the 2-minute and 34-second mark, you hear a heartbeat. You hear a heartbeat in the song. And that heartbeat, when it came out on Mainstream Sellout, which is the name of Machine Gun Kelly's album a couple of months ago, people were saying, is this the heartbeat of his late father? Well, it turns out when he was doing a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live, he mentioned that the heartbeat came from one of the hardest moments that he and Megan had to deal with as a couple. And so fans began to speculate that could have been a miscarriage.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. You know, my heart goes out to them. I really hope that that's not the case. That's so hard, and to have to live that so publicly.
But they're so vulnerable with this, and I appreciate them even coming out and doing a song like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a big popular song, but it was one that touched his heart, and he thanked BBMs for allowing him to be so vulnerable last night. But let's talk about a massive moment with him that I really enjoyed. Hold on, there's hair in my mouth. There we go. Okay, you got it. Oh my God, that's not my twin flame. What is that? An eyelash or something. He also made headlines with this fashion detail, and you're going to love this. We talked about it earlier. The rocker was sporting a $30,000 to $35,000 manicure last night. He reportedly rocked about 11.4 carats worth of bling on his nails. Woo! What'd you think?
I'd be walking around like this. I'd be holding Megan's hand like, babe, let's have a good night. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But can you imagine that? I mean, he is someone who, when we see Megan, when we see him, we are always looking at that nail detail.
Absolutely.
And in pop culture now, we see Cynthia Erivo, we see different artists making these statements with their nails.
Absolutely. They came through clutch. I still want that 2 for $20 deal. You know, I can't really go with the $30K. You go MGK. But I literally would be walking around like this. I couldn't imagine having that on.
And shout out to Nails of LA. Her name is Brittany Boyce. She's the one who came up with this idea for his nails. 880 diamonds on his nails. Took her 10 hours to create. And that's the masterpiece. And I'll say this last thing. On the carpet, when they were talking to our team last night, he said that he's going to peel those off and they're going to sell them for charity.
I saw that. Beautiful.
See,
Beautiful.
MGK, we love you.
We love you, MGK.
Oh, and let's move on to last night's big old winners. So here's a quick rundown. Our girl, Olivia Rodrigo, was the night's biggest winner, taking home 7 awards, followed by Kanye West with 6 awards, Drake with 5, and Doja Cat with 4 awards. Woo, look at them. We're proud of y'all. We are proud of y'all.
Give it up.
And some other notable BTS. Yes, we love BTS here. The K-pop stars won 3 awards, breaking a record previously set by One Direction for most wins in the top duo category. And finally, Mary J. Blige was the recipient of this year's Icon Award. Fellow icon Janet Jackson presented Mary with the award. Mary then gave us all a lesson in self-love last night, and we are forever grateful. Take a look.
For so long, I was searching for a real love, but I finally found my real love. And that real love is me.
love it. I love it. I love that Mary took her time. That was her moment, as she should. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I would have sat there all day long. All day.
And you heard her tell the teleprompter guy, listen, I know you cut them other folks off, but I'm Mary J. Blige. Y'all gonna listen to me.
Not today. Mary is not the one or the two.
What did you think about that moment, Janet Jackson presenting the award to her?
You know, to hear Mary say that Janet is somebody that she looked up to, that was such a beautiful, I look up to you, Francesca. To be sitting next to you is an honor. So I can only imagine how that felt for Mary.
Oh, Lauren, and thank you. That means a lot. And it's two people who have paved the way for so many women and men in the R&B, hip hop industry. Ah, I love that moment. Look at them.
So beautiful.
Oh, okay. Next up, we got to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. And every time I say her name, y'all, I have to put my tongue out and go, ah.
I already knew. I was waiting.
She lit up the BBMAs. Not only did she win Top Rap Female Artist, she also delivered this fiery performance of her songs Plan B and Sweetest Pie. Everybody's talking about this hot girl moment today.
Girls in their places, he submerged in it like a baptism. He hit this water, then he coming back a real. How you wanna, but don't wanna work. How you wanna, ay, I should've listened to my first mind. Hey, won't bounce to the ass, pick it up, put it down. Wanna put his nut, buddy.
Oh, wait. We were jamming.
I was about to finish the lyrics and then I realized
we realized we can't say that.
That's inappropriate. He's gonna put his nut. Ooh, all right. Moving on. In case you missed it, check out Doja Cat rapping along with Meg's performance. Man, when I tell you, don't test Doja. She knows all the words.
Don't run me, I run. Yeah, use up.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's that magic and it's that celebratory feel.
Absolutely.
Doja Cat, you know, she could be nominated in the same category, but there's no competition.
Absolutely. I think Diddy said it best. He wanted to curate a vibe. And I feel like Black Girl Magic was in there. It was there. Mary was singing along as well. I loved it.
Oh, my goodness. I love the support.
Yes.
Okay, that's not the only Meg moment that had us sent, though. She and supermodel Cara Delevingne were giving us friendship goals on the red carpet. Now, Cara is out here being Meg's hype woman, and we love to see it. Now, these two, I said, what type of relationship do they have? Because I wanted to know, like, when did they meet? What's up with this? So I'm sure they knew each other beforehand.
They had to have.
But apparently, they have a video together that went viral from the Met Gala. No, not that type of video. Girl,
Like, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's a little early, Francesca.
No. They went to Cardi B's after party for the Met Gala, the Playboy themed one.
Oh, got you.
And Cara, I didn't know she got down like this, but Cara was twerking on Meg.
Okay, girl.
She was letting it all hang out. So ever since then, they've been like doing this whole like girl, you know, bromance, if you will, girlmance on social media. She'll comment on her posts and she'll comment on her posts. And they share this like hype together. And it's just a special friendship. And
Besties for the restie.
Yeah!
I love it.
And there was no shortage of glamour on the red carpet last night. So let's talk fashion. I know we both love fashion, yes, right? Because we're both wearing our cantaloupe tangerine for you this morning. Let's talk fashion. Okay, so the looks we love, starting with a trend that we're calling bold in black. These stars put their own stunning twists on classic black gowns. Look at them. Among those rocking this trend, Megan Fox, who wore a floor-length David Coma gown, complete with crystal flowers, embellishments. What did you think about this one?
Oh, the plunging neckline is giving, and the bangs. I mean, when is Megan not giving? She's always giving. She looks amazing.
That side detail.
Yes.
Is so beautiful.
Yes.
And it's interesting because she chose to go with this edgy, choppy bang.
Absolutely. And look at her twin flame down there, taking pictures, doing his thing.
She looks fantastic.
She looks beautiful.
And let's talk about Doja Cat. She was wearing Schiaparelli. This was one of my favorite looks of the night. Love the details here. She's wearing gold pasties. Look at them bosoms.
Woo! I want to take a first-class flight to Planet Her. I am loving it.
I love that Saturn purse she had on as well.
Yes, those statement earrings. I think they were actual earrings.
Literally.
In the shape of an ear.
Describe them. So they're the shape of an ear.
They're the shape of an ear. Her purse was a planet, and then I believe her toes were something unique as well.
Yeah, they were golden toes. And you
Golden
see, there they go.
toes.
There goes the golden toes.
Now, how do you walk in the golden toes?
If you saw her, she was kind of shuffling last
She was
night.
just a little.
Yeah, because I'm imagining the toe part doesn't bend.
It can't.
But that was one of the best looks of the night, folks. And lastly, we're not worthy of this Chloe Bailey cutout moment. She looked so good in this Baldwin Tahiti gown, leather. Look at that.
Just giving all the time, head to toe. Beyonce said she's up next. Her time is now. I love Chloe.
And she said she just wanted to do something different.
Yes.
But she's always doing something eccentric, and she's constantly pushing the moment and pushing the bar. And I love that when we do interviews with her, she is like she's like a little nerd, you know what I mean? She knows, she embraces her sexy, but she's also like, yeah, I mean, I'm a little shy.
I love that.
And I'm like, by your dress, you don't look shy, girl.
Not at all. Not at all.
We also want to talk about the performance looks that we loved from last night. Silk Sonic. Oh yeah, they took us aboard the love train with these 70s inspired looks. Lauren, what did you think?
I'm already there. You know, it's real smooth with it. I love Silk Sonic. You know, they transport you to a time, to a feeling. It's like a feel-good moment. They're so smooth, slick. I was gonna say smooth like whiskey, but you know, maybe I need to drive the boat with Megan.
Right.
We're gonna do that. But yeah, I absolutely love them. And they have such great energy, Francesca.
It's
they
a
just
vibe.
radiate good vibes.
You hit the nail on the head, and I think this is exactly what P. Diddy was looking for, or Puff Daddy, or Love was looking for as he was hosting this show. It's those type of vibes. Get up out your seat and jam.
Yes,
We're not filming no
absolutely.
television show. We want you to get up out your seat and jam. Now, Florence Welch also stunned on stage. The Florence and the Machine singer rocked this sheer number on stage in the Vegas heat for her performance. I think this was appropriate.
So beautiful. And those red slippers that matched the red lighting, the hues, it was beautiful. And she is such a powerhouse, Francesca.
Yes, and she puts her all in the performances too. It's almost as if the audience disappears. And she is just in her own world. Literally, look at her spinning.
Dancing around the stage. Delicate, but such a powerhouse.
And it wouldn't be an award show without some bodysuits. Bawdy, that's B-A-W-D-Y.
Serving body.
Lotto shined on stage in this silver number. And I think she's, 21 or 22 now?
She's so young. She's so beautiful, Francesca. Giving Spice Girl realness in those pants, the big pockets, all the moves.
Yes.
Diddy said Big Energy is his theme song.
And that was the theme song of the night, too. It should be our theme song for this year. Look at that. The choreography, baby.
Head to toe.
And Meg Thee Stallion rocked this cutout booty-bearing bodysuit for her performance. The entire time she performed, all I did was stand in the mirror and jiggle and just embrace my buns. I was like, yes, Planet B, you know, when she's dancing. Because all she did was bop her head and do a slight jiggle the entire time she was on stage. And she just looked flawless. I mean,
absolutely.
Beautiful young lady.
Yes.
And finally, this was my favorite part of the fashion. Lavender Love. You saw it.
I saw it.
You saw it.
I saw it.
So many stars had us seeing purple on the carpet last night. Among them, Florence Welch, Becky G, Anita, and DJ Khaled. What did you think about this lavender trend?
I love it. DJ Khaled bringing it home for the guys. Anita, I'm obsessed. You know, she talked about representation on the carpet.
Yes.
I loved having her there. It was so great. And the sequins, I think it was Versace?
Yes.
Yes, beautiful.
She did look really good.
Yes.
And I know our viewers are probably like, well, where did this lavender come from? Because I think it was the Grammys where everyone was wearing that fuchsia.
Yes.
You remember that? So the lavender came, it is apparently, according to Pantone's Color Institute, lavender became the color of the year. And they created this color. It's called Very Perry.
Ooh.
Very Perry. It's like periwinkle. And this was a color that they created for this year. Unlike the past 23 years when we'd have a color of the year, they dug deep and lavender became a color. So we saw a lot of stars in this, a lot of fashion institutes taking notice. She looks great. All of them look great.
Yes, Becky G, Vegas showgirl.
That's my girl.
Yes.
Can I just say Becky
Yes.
G is a whole mood.
A whole mood.
And she's like this big.
She is.
She's like, yeah, I just want to represent.
Yes.
And she sounds just like that, too. I honestly love Becky G's look on the red carpet. But the thing I loved most about her yesterday was how she opened up about this new chapter in her life. And we have an exclusive interview with Becky G that we're debuting right here on Post Pop. The star dished to our Live from E! stream hosts Erin Lim Rhodes and Justin Sylvester about what her new album, Esquemas, means to her.
You just released your album a couple days ago, and it is getting the praises right now. What is the song that you're most excited for everyone to hear?
I'm so proud of the body of work that is Esquemas in its entirety, because it's a genreless album, which for me is a really big statement, because I think a lot of times youth in our communities, specifically minority communities, we're constantly told that we can only be one thing, and we're put in a box. And it doesn't really do what we have to offer justice. We can have this and that, not this or that. And so to kind of be that inspiration, hopefully with this album, to show people that we can grow, we can evolve, change is good. There was this concept about life. We're about to get really deep on the carpet here, guys.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
There was this concept about life that really moved me, which was that we go through a lot of the growth in life, especially in our younger years, to unlearn who we're not to become who we've always really been.
Wow.
And I think that this second album is my favorite body of work I've ever created, because I feel the most safe and the most confident in the young woman that is in front of you guys today. So
I am so proud of you. I mean, I haven't followed...
Shout out to my therapist.
Yes,
We
shout
love
out to Becky G. She's so great. You know, she stepped into a role as a mentor this year on becoming a pop star. I absolutely love Becky G. She's one of those people that you never know what she's going to do next.
Yeah. And you know what? She's 25 years old, and I know I shouldn't like throw age in there, but she's just wise for her age. There's a song on her album called Dolores, and that's the name of her abuelita. You know, that's the name of her grandmother, who was an immigrant that came to this country. And it's the fact that she finds ways to not only energize us with her music, but to educate us and inspire us as well.
Absolutely.
That I really admire.
I saw something with Becky G where she said she wanted to collab with Giveon. So Giveon, if you are watching this, if you have a fan, I am one. If Becky G has a fan, I am one. Can you guys collab, please?
How beautiful would that be? Giveon's too busy trying to hunt down Adele.
Yes.
Every single interview that we do with him, we're like, who would you like to,
Adele.
collaborate with? He's like, Adele.
Listen, manifest it, finesse it, Giveon. We love that for you. I mean, an Adele collab?
I would love to hear it.
I would love that.
Beautiful voices. Becky G wasn't the only star who opened up to E! News on the BBMAs red carpet. Dove Cameron dished exclusively about discovering a new part of herself and putting it in her music.
And congrats are in order for you for your hit song, Boyfriend. It hit #1 on Billboard's Emerging Artist chart, and it was the first time you've really expressed your queerness in your music. What inspired you and encouraged you to be so vulnerable with your fans?
If I'm completely honest, I wrote it not expecting it to become as global as it did. So it was less about, like, I really want to communicate this, and more about, like, I really want to explore this for myself. And then it just ended up, I think, resonating with a lot of people, which is kind of the biggest hope that you can have for music that you make, is that it's for you, and then people feel that it's for them as well, because you write it, for yourself. Because I think if you're thinking in that way, like an internal processing rather than like what's gonna work, you always end up writing something that resonates with more people.
Dove Cameron. Dove Cameron, another young one. She's 26 years old. And I believe I just saw a movie with her and Machine Gun Kelly, or excuse me, Colson Baker, his real name.
Oh.
That he just created and just produced.
Comes out next Friday. Megan is starring it as well.
Yes.
I cannot wait to see it.
Yes, so I got a chance to see it last week.
Oh, she got the exclusive sneak peek.
I got a chance to see it last week, and let's just say, and I hope my bosses are okay with me saying it, because Machine Gun Kelly or Colson Baker said this, it's a stoner rom-com.
Okay.
And so he said, before you go and see his movie, he said, make sure you light it up beforehand. But Dove plays his assistant in the movie. And it's just great to see her, not only her chops with music, but she's also a fantastic thespian as well. I was very impressed by her chops.
Wow, I can't wait to check it out.
Was there anything else in the show before we wrap up? Was there anything else, Miss Lauren, that you absolutely loved?
You know, I just want to give a nod to Miss Mari Copany. She was so cute. The Flint water crisis, she made a water filter to help her community. Yeah. I think she deserves a shout out. And you saw her sort of stumbling through her speech, and I loved how Diddy was like, we do it too, all day long, you know? We're all human. We're all gonna have little mess ups and mistakes, but it's so beautiful to see someone that young do what she did, and I love it.
And she's 14 years old, y'all. 14. Google that speech, or not Google it. I'm so old. Just Google it. Go to YouTube if you type in BBMAs Flint, Miss Flint. That's what she goes by worldwide. Miss Flint, you will see her speech. And I also enjoy, Little Miss Flint, thank you, from our fantastic producers. I also enjoyed the nod to Tamika Mallory, who also was given an award by all the work that she's done for our community in the past couple of years, in the past decade, actually, from Diddy.
It was a night about giving flowers.
Yeah, and I gotta to give my flowers to Diddy. That was the first time that he hosted the BBMAs ever. It was the first time that he hosted an award show after receiving his own Billboard Award 25 years ago.
25 years, 97, Francesca.
Oh my gosh. He did great.
He did great.
A 0 to 10. What would you rate Mr. Diddy's performance?
I'm gonna go 11. The vibes were curated. I loved it. Love, 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 love.
Oh, we gotta do it.
Love, love, love.
Love, love, love. That's right. And we brought a bunch of big Winergy throughout this show. So that was a nod to you, Puff, Love, P. Diddy, Sean
Combs.
Well, that wraps up our show. I want to thank Lauren Ashley Beck for being with us. This was your first time with us, and you were fantastic.
Thank you so much. You made it easy, girl.
You guys tweet her. How can they find you?
Please, at Lauren Ashley Beck. I'm on brand with it. Just find me there.
Oh, I loved her. Okay, be sure to keep it locked to All Things E! News for your latest pop culture news, everything. And of course, we'll be talking about this on Daily Pop as well later on today. We'll see you next time. Bye.